There are the hard things when you make a commitment like this, when you're called to ministry in whatever form. And I read that your wife miscarried. You got news of that en route to a concert where you would have to stand up and lead in worship and sing, "I Could Sing of Your Love Forever."
Yeah.
One of your songs.
Yeah, I mean, there's always, you know, people only see the shiny side, don't they? And, you know, our life at home was as real as anybody's. And so it was the night before we were going to fly to America for one of these big family tours, and all the kids were very excited. And Anna was, she was pregnant, and then on the flight across to America, unfortunately, she lost the baby, so it was very traumatic. And we arrived in America, and all we wanted to do was come home. But there was like 20 dates booked in, and everyone was there, all the kids were excited, and we just thought, no, we need to carry on. So that was one of the low points, I remember, and that's in Anna's book too as well.
Yeah, this is a sweet surprise. You're both authors now.
I know. Well, Anna started writing her book a couple of years ago, and it's like the real truth. You know,
Meet Mrs. Smith.
It's the behind-the-scenes truth about our life. It's really, really fantastic.
I love the byline. My adventures with 6 kids, 1 rock star husband, and a heart to fight poverty.
Yeah, yeah.
Something you share together in your book, Delirious, My Journey with the Band, A Growing Family, and an Army of History Makers. Why did you split up?
Well, I think there are just times, aren't there? There are seasons. And, you know, my children were coming into their teens, and I just knew that it was the right time to stop. And it wasn't, you know, I'm still doing music, I'm still writing and producing a bit, but the travelling, you know, there's a real cost to pay for that. So we just decided that was the moment, and it was fantastic. It was a great decision.
Well, I hope that the other members of the band have found the kind of handfuls of purpose that you and your wife have. Tell us about Compassion Art.
Yeah, well, Compassion Art started as a creative project, and we wanted to gather loads of different songwriters from around the world. So, you know, I'd already written with people like Michael W. and Matt Redman and Tim Hughes and people like that. But we just thought, well, I wonder what it'd be like if we got 12 of these people in one room for a whole week. So we rented this place in Scotland. People like Chris Tomlin came over, and Israel Houghton, and I can't remember, just, you know, Paul Baloche came, and lots of different people. We camped out there, and we ate together, and we wrote 15 songs. And the great thing about those songs is that they're not owned by anybody. So we decided before we wrote anything that we would give them all away.
I think Paul Baloche talked about this when he was here.
That's right, yeah.
Great.
And so those song copyrights exist in a trust fund, and they're just earning money with royalties and stuff like that. And we just gave away £30,000 to Watoto in Uganda last week. So that was really, really fulfilling, really fulfilling.
You've had, I'm sure it's all in the book.
Yeah.
You know, you've written with Michael W. Smith, Matt Redman, played with Bon Jovi.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
We did a UK tour with Bon Jovi. Yeah.
Wow. I think he was impacted in the faith arena by being with
well,
you
he's
guys?
got a song called Keep the Faith, isn't he? So who knows? But no, we only met them for 10 minutes. But they were a great band. They were an inspiration to watch. Yeah.
Forgive me for getting the first word wrong out of the gate. Did you feel the people tremble? Did you hear the singers roar when the lost began to sing of Jesus Christ, the risen one? You have such a heart for him. These songs come from that heart. Do your children follow in your
they're good kids.
footsteps?
Yeah. I mean, they're young, so they're great though. They're a lot of fun. So yeah, they're just in their own small way now, just discovering, you know, the whole God thing for them. So yeah, you can only do what you can do, can't you?
That's it.
But
to leave the rest.
But they're great children.
With the king.
Yeah.
Any musicians in the pack?
Yeah, my boy's playing drums a bit. my oldest daughter Ellie's playing piano, and she's starting to. I can see she's starting to write a little bit, and so time will tell. Yeah.
And of course, it's still your passion. We've caught you in the midst of a number of engagements in the area.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm in transition, really. You know, I took a year off pretty much last year when the band ended, and so we're just waiting for what's next. In the meantime, I'm doing a few little things to, you know, just because I love doing it. But you know, we don't really know what's ahead, but we feel there's some good things coming.